Get ready to leap into action with the 2022 Water Tiger with the 12 animal signs of the zodiac. The first success tip that I'd like to share with you is to know yourself. Learn strategies to play your best strengths and be aware of the obstacles of the year. For you newbies, hi, welcome to my channel. And for you seasoned students and followers, welcome back. Hi, my name is Kathleen Horvath-Zemansky. I'm a business feng shui master, astrologer, and the creator of the Time Blazer business management system. So when you're watching this series, there's something that I really want you to take note of. You are much more than the year of whatever you were born in, that you also have information that is critical to knowing more about how you operate with the month of birth, the day of birth, and the hour of birth if you know it. This is a reason why we find out these things at the beginning of the year, to play your strengths and just be aware of the weaknesses of 2022. I also encourage and advise for you to watch all of the animals in the series because they're going to be relating to the months of the year as well as other tips that I'm going to be giving along the way. So the first thing you need to do is go to www.freebusinessastrology.com to calculate not only your birth chart, but your birthright, to unlock the keys to your true potential and to leap into action to this fast-paced Water Tiger year. Okay, who are my dragons? Go ahead and put below the year, month, day, or hour of dragon. Just put it in the comments below. And this is where the dragons are going to need to take a nice deep breath. And I also need to mention that not every year, every animal has an equal opportunity. There's going to be some times where the animals are going to be ascending and have great universal help. Sometimes they do not. That's why I actually like to do a 4-part process, which is person, space, time, and universe. So we look at the astrology and see what is happening for the trends for any particular animal. And then we also look at the space. That's where we integrate your chart over the floor plan along with the annual energies to make sure that you get the most, especially when you have an animal that is not very vibrant for the year. So there are other tools that we use, like the Time Blazer, using good dates and times to boost your endeavors. And then we use Universal Gateway, where we're actually using our body as that antenna and getting into a meditative state of mind so that we can manifest and use our universal intelligence. So with that said, all animals throughout a year or a few years' time are going to have these ups and downs. And really the key is learning how and when to act and use other of the modalities. So with that said, we've got a little bit of weak energy this year for the dragons, but fear not, of course, we have other things that can help you along the way. So the year of birth is about your networks. That's important to know where these animals show up, and it's about the people you know. It's also about your marketing strategies on whether or not you're going to be doing video or blogging, or if you're going to be speaking in front of live audiences and things like that, being live stream for the interim anyway. And then the month is about your career. It's about what you are best suited at doing. It's also about your character. So this is a very important pillar to understand that. The day is very important for understanding that when you are healthy and well, you will be able to handle some of the bumps along the way. So this year, dragons, I want you to take super good care of yourself, because this is about your self-care, whether it's in your day of birth or not. The dragon, this is my strong advice to the dragons. Really work on your mindset to not spiral down, but keep elevated and elevating yourself and your business. It's about your partnerships and it's also about your personal growth. So look into doing things like that this year, and I'll tell you why a little bit in just a few seconds on where I would specifically say to do this. All right, then the hour of birth, if you know it, is about your goals, it's about your life purpose or legacy. So what are we working so hard for? And if you're of a certain age, I'm going to even say 30 plus, we should start thinking about what can we do to give back to the world, right? Because the world needs lots of help, especially now. It's also about your investments, the money that you have accumulated over the course of your life. So let's look at what the dragon has to offer. All right, first thing I want you to know about the dragons is that you're going to have to rely on your own resources. Now, the dragon is the only mystical animal of the 12 animals of the zodiac, so you already have that going for you. You can kind of tap into things that, you know, all the other farm animals and pets that we have in the zodiac that the dragon isn't able to do. So this is where I want you to really tap into, I can do this, okay? All right, now, so some of the unfavorable, you do have the immune compromise. And this is where, as I said before, I want you to take really good care of yourself. So prevention, obviously, is a lot easier to maintain, but if you are already, you know, someone who has a bit of a compromised immune system, or you fall easily sick, this is the year that you want to boost that immunity in every shape and form. You want to get into and use help. You know, find a personal coach or a nutritionist or someone who's going to work with you to help you have a much stronger ability to fight off some of the things that are floating around. And if you're a senior, 65 plus, that's the American version of a old person, a senior. So you just want to take precautions. I don't truthfully believe that. I think that, you know, we can be vibrant till the very end. So, but you have to take care of yourself and take steps to be that way as well. It's also a mindset as well. You do also have grief house. So grief house is, there's a lot of turmoil, a lot of loss of wealth, a lot of tumultuous family members, leading to sadness and depression. Again, don't this is not a soul journey. Get people to support and help you on this. And then we have separation because of miscommunication, arguments. There's going to be legal disputes that could lead to problems even in your career if you don't watch how you communicate. So, you know, there might be some separation of partnerships, and it could be messy. So your communication is one of the best ways in which you can override this one. Okay, so, but since the dragon has such low energy, you're going to find out very soon that the rooster is very good. So my recommendation, you dragons out there, find some rooster friends, and that's going to help you quite considerably. And you'd also want to be using the time blazer for those rooster months, which is September. Every 12 days there's a rooster day, every 12 hours there's a rooster hour. So there's a lot of ways to tap into that rooster energy, and that's the key of what we're trying to do. When you use your best friends, that makes life easier. All right, here's another option, even though this one is probably the weakest link as far as getting universal support, because the dragon has very little support, the rat has very little support, and the monkey has what's called the year breaker. So this one is going to be a little on the weak side, plus we have so much water in the chart for 2022, so you may want to skip over this one. But if you decide you want more water in your chart in 2022, what you need to do is first look under your natal chart. Right under, there's going to be a dial that looks very similar to this. It's going to be the 5 element structures. And what you need to do is look to see what water is to you, not necessarily what you see on the screen, because this is a sample chart. Is the water creation? Is it wealth? Is it your power? Is it resources, or is it your networks? Okay, so that's where you can find the 3 harmony for all of the animals and see what it brings to you. All right, but what animal does not get along with the dragon is the dog. These are like two mountains that are next to each other, and they're very happy by themselves, but then all of a sudden something shifts. And what could shift is, a number of different things. Something could be triggered in the space, something could be triggered by something that you said or did, or you activated something on a dog day, or vice versa, a dog on a dragon day. So these are the things you do need to watch out for. Again, I am not particularly afraid of clashes if you handle them before they happen. And that's the key. Plan to know that there is going to be some sort of clash this year for the dragon, especially when it meets the dog. And this one is a bit abruptive. Like some of the clashes are more gentle than others. This one, it happens rarely, but when it happens, it's seismic. It could be the feeling of a volcano because it's very explosive. So it stays still for a while and then pooh, there's this massive blow up. So that's what a clash is. But if you do need to clash something out, this would be how you would do it. Clashing out a health issue, clashing out a bad relationship, clashing out maybe an old system that's not working so well because you're going to replace it with something much better and more supportive of who you are and what you want to do. All right, now here is the Time Blazer for the month of April. And the Time Blazer system is a system that is personalized to every one of our clients. And really what its purpose is to help you do program, product, and service launches, as well as helping you sign contracts on a good day, or you want to publish a book. You want to do these things, your milestone activities on these days. When you don't see green, these are your days that you do more of your admin things that every business owner needs to do. This could be where you do your content creation and things like that. So you launch on good days and you do all the other things on the days that aren't. And you try to, use the system to your benefit. So the Dragon month starts on the 5th and it goes into the next few days of the following month. And this is the baseline or foundational piece of the Time Blazer in which all of the Time Blazers are built. And so, you have 12 different days here, and there's, indicating that there's different types of activities that you would do on certain days. And we'll talk about that more deeply when we get into the Time Blazer section. Are you ready to take the next step in crafting your destiny? Then you're going to want to download our 2022 Feng Shui Toolkit, where you can find our annual Feng Shui and Flying Star Compass styles to superimpose over your accurate floor plan. Feng Shui is the methodology to help you achieve your goals, and the annual Water Tiger energies are going to help you achieve them faster. Now that you know what to do astrologically, it's time to get assistance from Feng Shui to get yourself pointed in the right direction to leap into action. And we'd love to provide those tools for you for free. Just click on the link below for our 2022 Feng Shui Toolkit. Remember to listen to the rest of the animals in the series by clicking also the link 2022 Water Tiger, the 12 Power Animals. And while you're at it, please hit that subscribe button and smash that bell so you don't miss any of our Feng Shui, astrology tips, and more. We'd certainly appreciate it if you liked what you heard. Hit the like button. And if you really liked what you heard, go ahead and leave a comment and share with other like-minded people. We would be so honored for your following. And may this year of the Water Tiger be filled with good health, peace, and life-fulfilling goals come true.